COVID-19 laichat asigi ngakthon magidamak COVID ki vaccine kapana
First, headlines. India reports 32,937 new COVID-19 cases, 417 deaths. Manipur observed 75th Independence Day. And lava streams from Indonesia's Mount Merapi in new eruption. Hello and good afternoon. Welcome to ELITETV English News. I'm your host Hemabati giving you the news and updates for the day. Before giving you the news, ELITETV requests you to follow the SOP given by the government, wear face masks when out in public, wash hands regularly and maintain a minimum of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play our part in the fight against COVID-19. Now the news in detail. India reported 32,937 new COVID-19 cases and 417 deaths in the last 24 hours, according to a media report. Out of the new cases, Kerala reported 18,582 new cases, 102 deaths, while Maharashtra had 4,797 new infections and 130 fatalities. Active cases in the country have come down to 3.81 lakh. Meanwhile, with a steady decline in COVID-19 cases, Mumbai now has 0 containment zones. The last 2 slum areas which were under containment in the K eastward, covering areas like Andheri East, Marol, Sakinaka, were removed from the tag on Friday last. With a sharp slide in daily cases, civic officials said the numbers of containment zones and sealed floors and buildings have also decreased in the city. On April 17, when the city was going through the second wave of the pandemic, there were 100 containment zones and 1,188 sealed buildings in Mumbai, the report added. The 75th Independence Day was celebrated in the state yesterday, organized by Manipur government at First MR Parade Ground by hoisting the Indian tricolor flag and presenting march past of various contingents presided by the Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren. Speaking on the occasion, N. Biren expressed that the law and order of the state has improved and urged the militants to table talk on their dissatisfied needs. He mentioned that the state has been trying their level best to curb on the issue of war against drugs and added that the poppy cultivation in the hilly regions now has been replaced with productive vegetative cultivation. And Biren also mentioned the achievements of the state, including the construction of 200-bedded hospital by DRDO and the government, construction of the state's oxygen plant, oxygen cylinder, distribution of urea bags to the farmers, and so on. And Biren further said that the state's achievements can be seen in NITI Aayog report. States ministers, MLA police and civil officials were present in the event.
Honorable Chief Minister has left the collating dais for parade review.
Of several other drugs, intoxicants and illicit items, Administrative Secretary, Health and Family Welfare. Next is
हर राज्य की लैंग्वेज मामा के स्टेट की लैंग्वेज सब करने की लेशन लगी लवड़ी है स्टेट की मागी स्टेट की इकोनॉमी में से रेकग्नाइज होने की लवड़ी है Manipur miyam leader Sri Modi leadership Thagat Makoi Ikai Phulokoi Malima Gawaiba Ekoi Maya Bharat ki Varsi Uno Koi Kai Phulokoi se Ekoi Nasu Madu Disi Prophet of Kodi Hai Mokho Sima Ekhamini Ngasi Manipur State Cabinet Sugar Program Sana Leba Manipur Manipur Ise Yadu State Di Strong Wena Khalle Hai Center Lagi State Di Strong Bureau Hai Hazit Ekoi Adubu Federal Ceremony Sab-Saba in Inyo Madhusi Bharat ki Central Government Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi Ji का father सबको ये नहीं है beginning of this
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯅꯤꯡꯇꯝꯕꯒꯤ ꯍꯔꯥꯎ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯕ ꯐꯣꯡꯗꯣꯛꯄꯒ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯔꯥꯏꯖ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯇꯪꯗꯨ ꯂꯩꯇꯥꯕ ꯃꯄꯥꯡꯒꯜ ꯀꯟꯕ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯊꯣꯡ ꯃꯥꯟꯅꯕ ꯆꯥꯎꯈꯠꯄ ꯔꯥꯏꯖ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯍꯜꯂꯁꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯃꯤꯟꯅꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯖꯥꯇꯤ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯏꯃꯥ ꯑꯃꯠꯇꯒꯤ ꯃꯆꯥꯅꯤ ꯑꯃꯅ ꯑꯃꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯩꯁꯨ ꯍꯦꯟꯅꯕ ꯂꯩꯇꯗꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯃꯠꯇꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯋꯥꯈꯜꯂꯣꯟꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯤꯁ ꯂꯩꯔꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯨꯗ ꯆꯥꯎꯈꯠꯄ ꯉꯝꯃꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯋꯥꯈꯜꯂꯣꯟꯁꯤꯒ ꯄꯨꯟꯅ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯁꯤ ꯃꯥꯡꯂꯣꯝꯗ ꯍꯧꯈꯤꯕ ꯆꯍꯤ 4.5ꯗ ꯆꯪꯁꯤꯜꯂꯛꯏꯕ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯃꯥꯡꯂꯣꯝꯗ ꯆꯪꯁꯤꯟꯅꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯃꯤꯟꯅꯁꯤ ꯊꯋꯥꯏꯅ ꯄꯣꯟꯊꯥ ꯄꯤꯈ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯚꯥꯔꯠꯀꯤ ꯅꯤꯡꯇꯝꯕ ꯉꯥꯛꯂꯝꯂꯤꯕ ꯊꯝꯕꯤꯔꯝꯃꯤꯕ ꯑꯊꯧꯕꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯨꯟꯅ ꯊꯃꯣꯏ ꯁꯦꯡꯅ ꯁ꯭ꯔꯗꯥꯟꯖꯂꯤ ꯀꯠꯄꯒ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯊꯝꯂꯝꯕ ꯑꯄꯨꯟꯕ ꯚꯥꯔꯠꯀꯤ ꯁꯛꯇꯝ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯨꯟꯅ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯍꯟꯅ ꯉꯥꯛꯇꯨꯅ ꯊꯝꯁꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯋꯥꯐꯝꯁꯤ ꯊꯝꯖꯔꯒ ꯑꯩ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛꯄꯨ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯍꯟꯅ ꯈꯨꯔꯨꯝꯖꯔꯤ ꯖai Hind
BJP Manipur Pradesh observed 75th Independence Day yesterday at its party office Nityarpa Chute Kaisampad at the backdrop of 24-hour total shutdown called by many proscribed insurgent groups. Chief Minister N. Biren and BJP Manipur State in charge Dr. Sambit Patra, who is BJP national spokesperson, attended the event as main guest. BJP Manipur Pradesh President A. Sarda Devi, former party president Works Power, IPR Minister Thongwam Biswajit, Education Minister Sorokhaibam Rajen, MLAs, party leaders were amongst the ones who attended the program. The state-level celebration was held with Chief Minister N. Biren and A. Sarda Devi hoisting the national tricolor amid playing of national anthem. Addressing the gatherer, Chief Minister N. Biren said that the day brings the reminiscence of the unsung heroes and who fought against the British for the freedom of our motherland. He urged each and everyone to value the sacrifices behind the emergence of a sovereign and free India and pay a profound homage to the freedom fighters. Talking about the state's COVID situation, the Chief Minister lauded the ministers, healthcare workers and people of Manipur who play a vital role in containing the diseases. He said that the rate of positivity has decreased. He further said that more than 60% of the population has been inoculated. He also said that the state government is focusing to vaccinate all by coming mid-September.
Imaleba Manipur ki demukta dugumba kathokraba unsung heroes sing kalapani da loi thabiramasi ngasi BJP sarkar lakpadagi makhoi ki demukta ningsing khubam makhoi ki demukta maming thelaga ngasi miyamna laikatham semdana mangda ekhoi mayam amatani haiba aduguma laikhridu ningsingba wena ekhoi khubum semangame Sathariba COVID ki sathikhraba pandemic Bharatiya Janata Party ki karikata punamak minister MLA punamak amadi Manipur praja punna support tominadana sathikhraba dungba delta variant masiragi ekoi lakshin na bhona bada tapna ekoi hujik mai pakpa hurakli positivity ki sang handharakle mortality ki sang single digit da handharakle vaccination ki progress karakata mayam puna mangna mandal ki thakta mama ki honorable MLA sing mama ki thakta khona number dagi aikoi 60% chang da vaccination cross tawre aikoi ki target saliba tha September ki mayai chalakpa September ki tha phau ki manung dadi fully vaccinate tawbuni
Manipur amadi Bharatda Santi Leiba Ayingba Adugumba Irei Park Iramdam Ama Oyanbi Basigi Damakta Suaina Amuka Suhanna Tamoidagi putting Makutaga Chabgaloinana Aikoi Tunda Lakadaba Tabak Toram Kayada Aikoi Punamak Unity Habasina Aikoi strength ni Aikoi Punamak Amata Oina Sangshin Minagani Aikoi Punamak na Lakadaba Kudimak Tenagani Amadi Manipur Santi Leiba Iramdam Ama Oyangani Haiba Asigumba Warolasi Tamjaraga Punamak Pukurun.
Igar South celebrated 75th Independence Day by honoring the fallen heroes at War Memorial, Manipur and organizing a freedom bike rally from Manipur to Moirang to mark Independence Day yesterday. Major General Alok Naresh, Inspector General Assam Rifles South, unfurled the tricolor at the INA Museum, Moirang, where the tricolor was hoisted for the first time on the Indian soil on April 14 of 1944. The IG Assam Rifles South conveyed his warm wishes to the people of Manipur, troops and their families, and reiterated the commitment of Assam Rifles in preserving the territorial integrity of the nation, and stated that Assam Rifles has truly lived up to being the sentinels of the Northeast. The unfurling of the flag was preceded by flagging off a freedom bike rally from Manipur, which culminated at Moirang. More than 60 enthusiastic bikers from across the state participated in the Bharat Ka Amrit Mahotsav to mark the celebration of 75th Independence Day. Inspector General felicitated 5 Veer Naris and conveyed immense gratitude that the nation holds for them for their supreme sacrifice in upholding the true values and ethos of the armed forces and the nation. The memories of the brave hearts will remain etched in the minds of the future generations forever. Igar South mentioned that the youth of the nation holds the true potential to take forward the legacy of our veterans who preserved the independence brought about by the resilience of our freedom fighters and leaders. Indonesia's most active volcano has erupted with its biggest lava flow in months on the densely populated island of Java. The eruption sent a river of lava and searing gas flowing more than 2 miles down Mount Merapi, and rumbling could be heard miles away. Hot ash blew nearly 2,000 feet into the sky and fell on several towns. Evacuation orders have long been in place for the communities nearest the volcano, and no casualties were reported. Indonesian officials say the lava dome below Merapi's southwest rim partially collapsed Monday morning, sending pyroclastic flows down the flank at least twice. The volcano is near Yogyakarta, an ancient city of several 100,000 people in a large metro area. Now it's time for a short break. We will be right back. Do stay tuned.
Admission open. Uripok Lai Khurembi Laikai Kangsup Rota Laiba Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur da affiliate Toba Competitive Success Academy gi session 2021-22 gi class 11 science ki admission hauzare. Manipur gi tongan ba school amadi college ki maming leraba oza singna takpi tambiga dauri bani. Special features da ason ba mahairoi sing nomaijing numit yauna suti numit singda extra class tathagani. Biometric attendance system ga loinana audio visual class tathagani. Nupi macha amadi nupa machagi tongan ba hostel gi khudong chabasu thamzari. Position holder amadi meritorious students singi oiba special scholarship ka loinana mark wang na fangba mahairoi singi tongan ba khudong chaba kaya su thamzari. Covid pandemic na maram oiraga admission fee lupa lising ahumda amadi tuition fee na thada lupa chatruk ta hanthazari. Mode of selection, screening, counseling, mode of admission, online class will commence from 16 August 2021. Kupamarol gidamak ngasi maglangsin birao Competitive Success Academy Uripok Lai Khurembi Laikai Kangsup Road Imphal West.
You are the future. School, a place where your future is carved. Exploring new ideas, spacious classrooms equipped with smart boards, well-stocked library, expression in art, educating young minds, even making stronger. This is where you start, cause it all begins with you. UNACO School, excellence in education.
Hot Hanigi punchi saukhat kongthang hanjilasi Jati bizati khai den corona lanjang theknerasi Corona lanjang theknerasi Ai khoi vaccine ka place corona dingam si Punchi saukhat mai kaida hanna palase Punchi saukhat mai kaida hanna palase
Asing mune akhoi pon vaccine ka thokuna corona deng thokuna hani punsi bu hanjano hanabada adum sorok yabi
Welcome back. This is ELITETV English News. More news and updates. Amid the unrest in Shillong and other parts of Meghalaya, petrol bombs were hurled at the residence of Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma on Sunday. No damage has been reported so far. Vehicle-borne attackers lobbed 2 Molotov cocktail bottles at the Chief Minister's personal residence in Lemur, 3rd Mile, Upper Shillong. The first bottle was hurled at the front part of the house while the second one was thrown behind the backyard, he said, prompting the guards there to douse the fire immediately. The death toll in Haiti's powerful earthquake jumped to over 700 on Sunday as crews desperately dug through collapsed buildings for survivors in the Caribbean nation still reeling from its president's assassination. At least 724 people were killed in the 7.2 magnitude tremor that struck Saturday about 100 miles, 160 kilometers to the west of the densely populated capital Port-au-Prince, which was devastated in a massive 2010 quake. Churches, businesses, schools and homes crumbled in Saturday's quake that trapped hundreds of victims under rubble and left at least 2,800 people injured, the country's Civil Protection Agency said in an update. Heavy damage was reported in the center of the city of Jeremy, home to around 200,000 people and composed primarily of single-story buildings. The damage in the city of Lake Ayers also appeared to be significant, including the collapse of a multi-story hotel. Amid ongoing fear of aftershocks, virtually the entire population of that city spent Saturday night outdoors, sleeping in front of their homes or what was left of them. Rescue efforts could be hampered by Tropical Storm Grace, which is expected to bring heavy rainfall and possible flash floods to Haiti from late Monday, according to the U.S. National Weather Service. The United States and other nations swiftly pledged support, with President Joe Biden approving immediate aid efforts. U.S. aid head Samantha Power tweeted Sunday that her agency had deployed an urban search and rescue team to join its earthquake disaster response team in Haiti. She said the 65% deployment was bringing specialized tools, equipment and medical supplies to assist in search operations. Haiti's neighbor, the Dominican Republic, said it was shipping 10,000 food rations and medical equipment. Cuba and Ecuador dispatched medical or search and rescue teams. Mexico, Chile, Argentina, Peru and Venezuela also offered help, while UN Chief Antonio Guterres said the United Nations was working to support rescue and relief efforts. Haitian Prime Minister Ariel Henry, who surveyed the damage via helicopter, declared a state of emergency for 1 month while calling on the nation to show solidarity and not panic. Kabul airport is reportedly full of people with visa or even without as they try to flee the country, amid chaotic scenes that unfolded as the Taliban took control of the capital. Thousands of Afghans, in a hope of catching a flight out, crowded onto the tarmac, forcing US troops to fire shots into the air. According to media sources, Taliban have started entering individual houses and asking for car keys. A source said that they stole some TV sets from a truck on Sunday. With the Taliban installed in the presidential palace and elected President Ashraf Ghani having fled the country, access to Hamid Karzai Airport, 5 kilometers from the center of the capital, was possible only through Taliban checkpoints, said the media report. Now, before we wind up for the day, let's have a quick look at the headlines once again. India reports 32,937 new COVID-19 cases, 417 deaths. Manipur observed 75th Independence Day. And lava streams from Indonesia's Mount Merapi in new eruption. Now that's all with the news and updates for the day. Thank you and have a good day.